Hello! The Battle Royale genre of video games has taken the gaming world by storm, with millions of players jumping into virtual arenas to fight for survival to be the last person standing at the end. But does it really make sense for every game to have a mode where players can compete in a Battle Royale? The answer is no. And the source is Hypixel's 2018 version. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite blue guy here. Today I'll explain why Hypixel's Battle Royale failed, a weird attempt from TommyInnit to bring it back, and why I hope that attempt doesn't succeed. Before we begin, check out my spring long rank giveaway, now open for business. Just click that annotation in the top right corner to find out how to enter and win. Now, what was Battle Royale? Well, it was a short-lived prototype game mode showcasing Hypixel's attempt at the genre. It wasn't a very good attempt. It was a very hastily made game to capitalize on the trend, which at the time was at its biggest peak. Casual players couldn't get on board with it, competitive players couldn't get on board with it, and it was facing obvious heavy competition from other vastly superior versions. Shortly before its removal, it was updated to not include any guns, which by far the most notable and impactful mechanic about Battle Royales is the guns. Battle Royale got pulled after only 2 months of being up, before officially being discontinued later that year. Alongside another prototype game mode, Survival Dash, it was one of the server's biggest failures, and I think it kinda taught them to not just hop on popular trends, as with the exception of Skyblock's Dante, I haven't seen them try to do it again since. I'm less critical about the status of it though, as it was a prototype game, and the point of a prototype game mode is to test concepts to see if they could be a full game. This was just one that didn't work out. It has now been about 5 years since Battle Royale was last playable on the server, and a couple of days ago, seemingly out of nowhere, TommyInnit, someone who hasn't been associated with Hypixel for an incredibly long time, tagged Simon, the owner of the network, in a tweet, expressing his desire to bring this game mode back, asking him to do so if he hits 15 million subscribers. Other YouTubers replied to this tweet as well, expressing their support at this. Simon has seemed to ignore this tweet, publicly at least, and I hope that continues. Hey, so quick little revision here. After recording this, Simon did end up responding to Tommy, essentially confirming the game mode as it was no longer exists, which I was happy to hear. But Tommy and others are still extremely persistent, which still greatly confuses me. Anyways, let's continue with the video, because Tommy tweeting this is extremely strange. On one hand, one of his closest content creator friends, Tubbo, already has a Battle Royale game mode on his own server, TubaNet. A server that, as many of you already know, flopped hard and is struggling to maintain a consistent player base. It's even worse off now than when I last talked about it. I don't know, man. Tommy not taking the opportunity to promote his friend's Battle Royale game mode on his own server, and instead calling to Simon to bring back a messy, far inferior mode not up to quality standards? That's kinda weird. I wanted to personally play TubaNet's Battle Royale to see how it compared to what Hypixel's was like, and oh man, it did not disappoint. It took a while to start because no one plays this server anymore, but it was just superior in every single way. It looked much better, it felt more like an actual Battle Royale, it had items that were far more useful and fun to use. People might be thrown off because it's 1.9 PvP, but this is what Battle Royale in Minecraft should be. I so badly wish I was able to look up past stats of these players tweeting support and be able to see what their playtime originally was for Battle Royale, because I heavily guarantee a lot of them played it very little, if not at all whatsoever. Now, I've said this before, I don't think any Minecraft game mode is unfixable. I think any game mode can be made into a fantastic one with the right choices, designs, and direction. While it doesn't seem like it based off my tone so far, I wouldn't be opposed to the team having another go at trying a Battle Royale-esque game mode. But it's gotta be way better. It can't be that mediocre clone they had before. They would have to introduce their own elements into it. They'd have to give players big reasons to play their version rather than log on to Fortnite or Apex, and they'd have to just make it excellent all around. Unfortunately, I think Fortnite and other games just have too big of a monopoly for Hypixel to be able to successfully capitalize on this concept. And with the size that Bedwars and Skyblock have gotten, I'm predicting Hypixel doesn't really see a need to try another go at it. They tried it once and they failed. Why would they try it again? What do you guys think? Should Battle Royale come back? The same way or a new way? Why or why not? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed, have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.